Greetings there, my fellow interior decorators. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion. Episode 28, Furnishing the Villa. I wonder if we're going to manage to butcher to make kibble out of the bugs, or not. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. I don't think... Okay, we're already hauling the relief. Good. I was about to double check that. And it looks like everything that needs to be illuminated, at least for now, is. So the next step is to actually build the bedrooms. Oh. That is not... These act... I thought these act as walls? Here, I could check that. Here, Canius, move them there. If you're stuck in there... Yeah, you're stuck in there. There's no path. I think what I need to do is to line the back of the... You know what? I don't like the relief the way it is. I thought it would blend in a little bit better, so maybe I'll put reliefs in more public places. And not have them in the bedrooms, because they look ugly to me. Here. There you go. Couldn't figure out how to uninstall it to move. It was kind of funny. All right, so we'll fill this in again, so that it's not an issue. They look better with smooth stone. Yeah, I recall that from one of the Wendigo series when I was using them, but I was like making them out of bone or something. Something metal. But they're pretty in here. Very high, pretty numbers. And we're close to having rugs researched, so leaving Ray and Lucia alone to research, we should get that sooner or later. How are the broad wraps? Still stuck at 16 because we've been doing other things. Because you've been smelting glass, so... Suspend. We'll do glass later. We have all the glass we need for this facility, so I don't need to be glazing right now. Lucky for me, the two Thrumbo really split up. The north one has asthma, so it should be even easier to hunt. Also, who tended your asthma? That's something that should never happen to a wild animal. What, do they do self-surgery? I mean, I know you're a bit of a mythical beast, but like, come on now. You didn't cure your own asthma. It's just, I just don't believe it. A war merchant. Alright, now elbows back to, well, cape and then broad wraps. Hey, animals. Oh, I see why I put them there. I'm gonna move them back. It's easier to just select shooters this way. The wild man, like, bailed on us real fast. Rowie, you are in danger. Close that door behind you. Perfect opportunity to sell Rogie? Possibly. I should probably have not taken this fight in the night, given most are slower than is necessary to actively hunt. Got overconfident. Portapain, thank you for all the gifted subs too. Also, our arrows are like bouncing off this thing. No, we're making progress. I'll go back to pink. Oh, down it goes. Maxis, I want you to like go. Actually, you know what? You might be like a little lame, but skin of the game. You're gonna fight with us. I was really hoping for more serious injuries than what it just sustained just now. And it is officially the day of Volcanalia. For like the next 9 days. Whoopsie, changing targets. Darius is just like, oh, this is fine. Just another one of those Thrumbo hunts, huh? Tran was like, nope, nope, that's a big nope monster. All right, you group up here. Ooh, we're a little too slow going through these gates. Don't stand your ground. Thrumbo are like scary murder unicorns. Oh, it's after Maxis. Okay, everybody fire. Maxis needs help. Can I get it to lure? No. Alright, Maxis, you just keep running. We've slowed it down a lot, so it should be fine. Sort of fine. Down it goes. Alright, I got bruised. Given the risks I took, that was, not so serious. Ray, it is time for you to go over to the War Merchant. Do some tradey trades. Every time I check, they really just, they don't have armor. They just don't carry armor. They never do. It's so weird. I don't want like a crummy javelin or like wooden clubs, so... Oh well. So, yeah, these rooms, so the next step in these rooms is to get a bathroom, a sauna. Those rooms need to be put together before anyone moves in, and the dining and the recreation. So, fueled sauna. And I think wooden seats are going to be more comfortable than stone ones. I think we have stone ones down here, but like wood, obviously, I would prefer wood myself. And then as far as the bathroom goes, they will share a bathroom. That was kind of custom. The Lycan in the group are a bit weird about that. But for the individual toilets, they won't. So the specific bedrooms will have their own latrines. Which I might need to change the skylighting, I now realize. Alright, in terms of the dining rooms... For now, because I don't have too many, I won't have a lot of senators all at once. I'm going to do very minimal dining. But that will change as people get added. Oh, actually, you know, forget that. There we go. And then recreation is pretty straightforward. I'm not really sure who the senator is going to play against, but we can imagine that they will. The archways are not symmetrical. That you're correct. You know what? I'm going to fix that in dev mode so I don't have to rebuild everything. How's that sound? So that it doesn't drive you guys insane, but I don't lose cost for being stupid. Oh, wrong click. There. It's as if I noticed all along. Well, I didn't realize in dev mode you can open doors like that. That's like news to me. Ionis. Good. Go shovel sludge. Have fun with that. In this courtyard area, this is also going to be an important part of the zone, because the main courtyard that the senators share are going to be decorated in a way that is a tip of the hat to the type of republic that they originated from. So there's obviously work to be done there to make that look right. But the functionality is coming first. I want the tables and chairs first. Another thing I need to add in is some shelving for... how many shelves do I need? I'll start with 3. Shelving for the dining room. Did those merchants... I guess I missed them. I don't know what happened to them. Hey, Wasteland Puppy, thank you for the raid. You were up to some 7 days today? How'd it go? Hope it went well. Other things I need to add. Let's consider. A sink to drink from. I'll have 2 sinks. Do we have enough to fulfill that quest? Good question. The quest still has a day and a half on it, and we only have half of the broad wraps. Elba's been kind of busy, but he's getting back to it. I could work drive Elba instead of Darius, so I'll do that this time around. Another thing, Ionis, I'm going to have you high priority clean. I'd like this area tidied up before I consider anyone to be moving in. Kind of wish you could wall torch off of the relief. And yes, catering to the senators means lots of wood requirement. Things need to burn. That also means it would not be a bad idea to include a shelf dedicated for firewood near the entryway. So let's do that too. Not braziers in the bedrooms? Braziers aren't a thing. You're thinking royalty. So for now, these shelves aren't going to have anything, but eventually they're going to have the high-quality meals that the senators will eat. This is going to be for firewood, so I need to copy an old firewood. So this is preferred. Where was my... So I think this is important. Copy and paste. Quest expires in about a day. Ooh, a masterwork villager's table. Good. The other thing is... For now, it's fine that, like, Darius is using this, but eventually, no one but the Western Republic senators are going to be invited to actually use these facilities. So it's going to be important to zone people that don't belong in these areas out of these areas. He's offending no one now, but, you know, in the long run, that won't be true. Wasteland Puppy, thank you for the gifted subs, too. Okay, it's getting cleaned. Good, good, good. And we're getting torchlight. So it's a very impressive room back there. It's not even all smoothed out yet. This sort of main foyer is extremely impressive, and then the rec room is extremely impressive, and the this is soon to be a dining room will be extremely impressive. And it might make sense to have the food stored elsewhere. I'll consider that too. What is my heating capacity at? 3,000 out of 4,000? Because we also need radiators for these rooms too, right? They need to be heated appropriately. At 18 construction, you're the same as Darius, so I can allow you to build that stuff because it's not insufficient quality. Well, let's go ahead and accept the top option. So the trade with Brigantium for rod wraps. 32 of them. How close are we? We are 25 out of 32, so we're getting pretty close. Oh, and the marble supply is back up. Good. Might seem crazy, but our shelves are full again. No, not crazy. I mean, we produce a lot of stuff. Alright, so I'll expand it. A lot of that is just like iron that we quarried up from the Iron Hills that we just don't know what to do with yet. We'll have to figure that out as time goes. Also, I don't really need 2 bathtubs. We're only ingratiating ourselves with 1 senator for now, but obviously these things are going to have to change over time. Why have we not smoothed those spots out? That's pretty wild to me. Because there's still, like, construction tasks queued up that we just haven't managed. Why aren't the rotten corpses being hauled out? All very fine questions. We're even managing to make some masterworks. That's fantastic. Five left. So the bathtubs are going to be universal. It's like a bathhouse, but they are going to get their own individual toilets. That's the only thing that we think the senators are going to particularly care about. But this is going to be no occupancy check and unisex. It's fortunate that the Devil Strand is red because the Western Republic, of course, you know, is red itself. So that kind of helps. Where was it? Forget what submenu. Thought it was in furniture. I don't know. I am confused. I went through this entire list, as Cathanon knows, earlier today, and apparently I lost track of the thing that I'm trying to put down. Okay. No, I can't find it. I was going to put something else in here, but can't find it. So it looks like all the quality of everything that's been put in here has been excellent plus, which is great. So very impressive and extremely impressive. So this needs to be a little bit more impressive. We need to kick those numbers up. Also, I would say the shelves themselves... Oh, cool. The shelves themselves probably need to be out of there. So this is a raid of quite a lot of bowmen. I think I don't really, in truth, care about damage to the walls. That's what the whole point of the walls are. So I'm going to close them shut so that we have an easier time defending this one. Oh, Kath wouldn't know where it's supposed to be. He was just helping me filter through the lists with code help. We're wanting to single out their bowmen so that we don't trade shots. Let's go after the flame bow first. Oh, poor Canius. Oh, shot in the head. Alright, everyone that can fire is now downed. Bebo, you're gonna quickly tend Ray and then tend Canius. And then we're gonna open up the front gate again to like lure them back, as they're just gonna damage the walls until they get bored. Alright, let's get out there and chase them down. Everyone else can get back to work. In fact, start hauling their corpses away. I don't really want an entryway full of corpses. Maxis, not you though. You're a unique case where you should be R&R. Soulblader, thanks for all the gifted subs too. Hot damn, guys. Alright, they are leaving. There is no survivors. This one's also going down, yep. Still no survivors. Canis, you got patched, I think? Yeah, your bleeds are done. That's what counts. Cheers. What's the best thing for me? I like to tell stories. And RimWorld is a great platform to tell stories. So that I think is the biggest benefit. Oh, for the love of... Oh, slaves. Okay. Phalanx formation. Because even the squirrels. Et2 squirrel? Et2? Where's the other squirrels? Alright, here's one. I think the squirrel's coming to Bebo, and Canius died off or didn't arrive. No, don't eat him. What the hell? Is the pond full? No. The pond's empty. Oh, you're drafted. Duh. Alright, you guys are done punching squirrels to death? Cool. Go back to hauling corpses. Hopefully... Oh, Scipia. I noticed. You're good. Sorry, I didn't notice sooner. I didn't realize one of the squirrels that went rogue was inside our walls. News to me. So, the villa's looking pretty nice. There's some finishing touches and then, of course, furniture and furnishings that we need to add. But, it looks pretty good. Definitely grand. Without a doubt. There's other things that we need to add to it. So we need some sort of, like, outside courtyard park area. Because I don't want the senators to feel like they're stuck inside perpetually. And then, a dedicated slave serving quarters. Because, you know, the senators aren't going to serve themselves. We are out of meat for the grill. And a lot of people have little wounds. Thanks, squirrels. I was going to wait to queue up some additional work in the villa until we had the expanded stock room, because we're like out of space in that stock room. Oh, Bebo, you're starving. Yeah, go get yourself some food. Don't miss the treats and the drink. If you might have missed the treats, but I'll give him another one. You got one. Alright, the shelves are getting built. Nice. Cheers. Two more broad wraps and we're done. Rugs is now done. I think I'm going to have you guys vote for next research so I could continue art. And for additional art, I might do artful displays to put things in plinths or pottery, one or the other. For cooking, it would be stews, and then we also have heavy bridges and tree sewing. I'll leave that up to you. There is some other things that I need to build before we service the villa. I need a brewery for beer and tea, Sychite tea. And then I need the courtyard and slave serving quarters to be added in as well. So, although it looks really nice, it's really not that ready yet. I think what I could do is forget the automatic refueling for now until there's actually someone in there. Are we out of... Yeah, so we're out of cloth for the broad wraps. But the cotton over here is like 94% grown, so it will be harvested soon enough to fulfill the request. Repairing some of the external walls. Hey, don't walk past dead bodies without hauling them. Bad slave, bad. Ambrosia 8. Done. Where's the other ambrosia zones? I wish it was easier to, like, keep track of that stuff. So let's do shrink zone to try to find them. I think we're just down to one ambrosia zone. Just this one now. Baller, thank you for the resub. Oh, Thukul's hunting site. Well, if we wanted to pay them a visit, a little payback visit, we could. Okay, looks like you guys want tree sowing. I'll queue that up. Also looks like my wood count is low, so I'm going to queue up some tree cutting too. That helps Ray learn more planting skills. So that's a bit of a benefit because they are my backup farmer and they don't have a passion in it, so it takes them a little bit more experience to get better at it. Oh, come on, lightning. Burn the corpses. Yes. Yes. And if it could just not rain for a minute, that'd be like super awesome, I think. You think some of the broad wraps aren't in the stockpile? True, there is one not in the stockpile. But it doesn't change. This looks everywhere, so it doesn't really change the ultimate count. I think all of our external walls are now repaired. At least one of the corpses got burned up. It's probably going to rain before the other ones go. Ooh, all the duck eggs. Doris, the next thing I need you to do is to build a wooden royal bed. Expensive, but necessary. I don't think I've had a broad wrap that wasn't at least normal quality. I think they were all high quality wraps, which is great. Or normal plus, I should say. Man, they are loving this rec room. Because our own triclinium doesn't have a poker table or a billiards table, so they keep going over to the senator's one. Our triclinium is like a makeshift laboratory. Because it needed to be. So once we have the royal bed, we'll need some royal furniture. I need to adorn this room a little bit more. So the Western Republic are warrior senators. So I'm putting like warrior themed stuff in their rooms here. So that they feel at home. I think that feels right. trying to think if there's anything else that I could put in here that would be reasonable. And these are just props. They don't do anything. It's just for decoration. Definitely not spacer. I will build hedges out front for their courtyard, but that's not an inside thing. Frostbite, thank you for the gifted subs too. Man, everyone's gifting subs. You guys are amazing. I think that's all that I might want to put inside for now. We are very low on grill meat. Sorry, horses. You're part of my diet. Surprisingly, it didn't really rain until all the bodies burned up. So there's bodies in the pond, but apart from those bodies in the pond, we did manage to burn up the other bodies, which is great. And I think all the broad wraps, yep, they're done. So, tomorrow morning I will send probably Scipia. It really depends on whether more are going. So I'm going to ask you, should Rogi be taken to market? So for reference, Rogi is one of the slaves. Rogi is a volatile teetotaler who's psychically sensitive and is now has a damaged eye, missing toes, and a thumb. So there's a limited amount of work tasks that Rogi can do due to those injuries. So the question is, does Rogi retire? Because Rogi could... So the alternative thing that Rogi could do is Rogi could become the servant here. My only concern is a disfigured slave might be off-putting to the senator. Actually, I don't think she's fully disfigured. Let me check. No, yeah, disfigured. So disfigured slave might be, might cause the hosted senators to resort to a little bit more violence than normal, which would be, I guess, an additional concern. Lillipore, what are you doing here? You're our chef. I don't feel fed. The extra granite, if you're wondering, is just so that we can finish up the stock room, the horium, because we were out. What leathers do we have a lot of? We have a lot of panther fur. Oh, panther fur couch. That is, that's fancy. And wolf skin. That's pretty fancy. I might want to move them into the triclinium, actually. The Senator triclinium. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 29th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Lycan.